We Are One Body Audio Theater presents The Bremen Town Musicians by the Brothers Grimm, adapted by Albert Saenz.
There once was a farmer who owned a donkey. The farmer worked the donkey every day, from morning till night. The donkey carried heavy bags of grain from the barn, pulled the plow, worked the mill, and pulled the cart to the local market square. For years, the farmer treated the donkey harshly, until at last, the donkey began to grow weak and could not do much work like he once did.
Let's go, donkey. Come on, pull. Pull, you lazy beast.
How about we switch and let you try this?
The donkey thought to himself.
Dagnabbit, I've had it with you.
What's wrong, dear?
This old donkey just doesn't want to work anymore, and I've got too much work to do to have him quit on me now.
Dear, you've been saying this same thing for a year now. Just put him down and get a new one. Now, get cleaned up. It's time for lunch.
Put me down. Put me down? Does that mean what I think it means? Okay, think. Wait, I remember that the corner of the fence is weak. The farmer hasn't fixed it. But one swift kick might just... There. Nothing is stopping me now. Off to bigger and better things.
And so the donkey headed out of the small town. He had heard the farmer and his wife talk for many years about the town of Bremen and all the hustle and bustle of life there. The donkey had long considered himself a musician and had aspirations of becoming a performer one day. He decided that Bremen would be a good place to find work as a musician, and after a short time of traveling, he encountered a very sad-looking hound laying in the road who was quite out of breath.
Greetings, my four-legged friend. What are you so out of breath about?
I've been running from my master's house all morning.
Why? What's the problem?
I'm a hunting dog who can no longer hunt. Woof, woof. And I'm too tired to chase after all the game my master wants. So my master was going to have me killed. I ran off as fast as I could, but here I am now, tired and homeless. Oh, it is a sad day for me.
I am in a similar situation with my former master.
Oh, so you were a hunting donkey?
No, not quite. But I do have an idea. Why don't you join me on my journey? I am heading to Bremen to be a musician. If your tail still works half good, you can beat the drum while I play the lute. What do you say to that? Oh.
It sounds like a good proper deal. Do you think there will be any bones in Bremen? Woof, woof.
My friend, I bet there will be bones as far as your dog eyes can see.
Well, I can't actually see that well anymore. Does that mean I won't get many bones?
Don't worry. There'll be plenty. Come on, let's go.
So what started as a journey of one
Oh,
now became a journey of two.
Woof, woof, woof.
And off they went on their adventure. They crossed through fields and forests and rivers. The day was hot, so they stopped for a rest under the shade of a large oak tree. It was not long before they both heard the sad meowing of a cat.
Meow.
Looking up, they spotted the most melancholy and somber cat they had ever seen.
hello up there. Why are you up that tree? And why are you singing such a mournful song?
I'm singing my great lament, meow, for my life as a cat is over. It's all over. This feline has come to the great chasm of despair and will surely fall should I set one more paw forward. I will tumble to my demise and never return from where I will go. Oh, sweet death, you have come for me at last. Meow.
I have never heard such a beautiful and sad story. This poor cat. I think I'm crying. Am I crying, Donkey? I never thought I could do that.
No, you slobbered in your eye again.
Oh, right. Woof, woof.
Well, my feline friend, you speak with such passion and emotion. I have never heard a cat who could talk with such expression and feelings in their words.
Oh, did you like that? I've been working on that for a few hours now. You should hear me recite Portia's The Quality of Mercy speech from Shakespeare's The Merchant of Venice. It is my masterpiece. The quality of mercy is not strained, it droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven.
I'm sorry. Excuse me for the interruption. I thought you were sad and stricken with grief.
Oh, no, I am simply preparing for my next life.
Oh, yeah. Cats have 9 lives, you know.
I've heard that. Which life are you on? Is it 3, 6, 8?
My dear animal comrades, I'm not dead, although I was about to be earlier today.
What do you mean?
I know I don't look it, but I am a cat who is, how shall you say, of a particular vintage. Meow.
So, you're old, huh?
I will look over your rudeness, as I am a cat of great self-control, even in the midst of such barbaric comments.
I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't know what she's talking about, Donkey. She's using big words.
Just lay down and scratch behind your ears for a little bit.
Oof. That's always a good one. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, that feels good. Oh, that feels so good.
Cat, please tell me your story.
My owner is a playwright, meow. Not a very good one, I might add, but nevertheless still a writer. I have been her companion for many years, but I have grown tired of chasing mice. I would much rather sit in front of the fire working on my performance and purr the day away. That apparently was not a suitable choice to the lady of the house. She had had enough and was going to drown me. While playing the part of Ophelia from Hamlet sounded enticing, I still had a great desire to live. So I slipped out of her hands and out the window. I found my way here and climbed this tree to contemplate the future.
Did you come up with anything?
Alas, no, I did not. But I did see another town a ways off in the distance and thought maybe I could forge a new life for myself there.
Well, it so happens that my canine companion and I are also headed to a new town. We are going to be musicians in Bremen. We could use such a voice as yours. I am sure that you would bring a feline power that has never been witnessed before on the stage.
Ah, the stage! Finally, the chance I have been waiting for! Seeing as how there is nothing left for me here, and definitely nothing to eat, I will join your small but eclectic group. Might I ask for a ride?
Yes, indeed. Hop on.
Meow!
All right, onwards. Come on, dog.
Woof, woof, let's go. Hey, can I get a ride too?
No.
Oh, please.
No.
Now, with the strength of 3, the 4-legged friends continued on toward Bremen. They talked, laughed, and sang songs of joy.
A life left behind, no going back. It's forward towards something new. A choice to make, we're on track. Full steam ahead, we're coming through. It's different and strange, but we don't care. There's an adventure somewhere out there. Maybe it will rain or the sun will shine. It makes no difference, just look for the sign. The sign to Bremen, what do you say? It's a new road and a new life. It's a new road and a new life for me.
I spent my days stretching my paws. I scratched and meowed. Shakespeare in the evenings, Romeo and Juliet, star-crossed lovers. Who knew? Who knew? But that's all in the past, and now I can see it's a new road and a new life. It's a new road and a new life for me.
Pulling and pushing, that was my life. Back and forth, to and fro. Sacks upon me, the weight of the world. But no more, I'm all done. I'll only push for feeling free. It's a new road and a new life. It's a new road and a new life for me.
Running and running, chasing and chasing. Need a pheasant? Ah, I could get it. Hungry for rabbits? I could nab it. But no more hunting, if you please. Bring on the drums, and you will see it's a new road and a new life. It's a new road and a new life for me.
It's different and strange, but we don't care. There's an adventure somewhere out there. Maybe it will rain or the sun will shine. It makes no difference, just look for the sign to Bremen. What do you say? It's a new road and a new life. It's a new road and a new life for me. It's a new road and a new life for me.
After more time had passed, they heard a loud and strained rooster that was crowing with all its might. Perched along a fence was a brightly colored rooster that appeared to not have any interest in ceasing its song. The companions came upon this feathered troubadour, not sure what was causing such a violent crowing. The donkey interjected.
Excuse me? You up there? Excuse me?
I don't have much time to talk. I must crow while I can.
Why are you in such a fit about your crowing? Your cries are enough to pierce bone and marrow. What is the matter?
Well, I have spent all my life using my voice to tell of the good and sunshiny days, so that laundry may be hung and dried. And after all this time, and all that is left for me to do is die a tragic death.
Oh, I love a good tragedy.
Shh, be quiet, Cat. Let him finish.
This Sunday, because company is coming from out of town, the cook has been told to make me into soup. Soup! Could you believe that? Well, this is one rooster who won't lose his head without crowing until the very end. Cock-a-doodle!
This is like the final scene of Macbeth where Malcolm cuts off.
Cat, stop it.
Now, if you will excuse me, I have more crowing to do before I'm done. They'll know my voice very well before this day is done.
I don't want to intrude, but perhaps you should come with us, Chanticleer. The three of us are heading to Bremen to become musicians. I'm on lute. The dog will be playing the drum. This lovely feline will be one of our voices, and you could be the other. Minimally, it will be better than dying. Much better. So, what do you say?
Say no soup?
No soup. At least not the kind made from Rooster.
Then count me in. I could go for a change of scenery. Goodbye, old life. I shall not miss you. I'm taking my voice on the road, and I'm leaving you behind. Let's go.
From 1 to 4, the quartet was complete. One on strings, another on percussion, and 2 joined their voices to bring a future of melodies to the world. On and on they traveled through the day until the sun had set. The 4 travelers were very tired and hungry, and realized they could not reach Bremen in one day. The group decided it was time to rest for the night.
I think we could pull off the road here and find some rest over in those trees.
Oh, yes, please. I think I could use a good tree stop right about now.
Would you please use another tree? I think the little dog tree is right over there.
Hey, I am not a little dog. I'm all grown up. Why, in dog years, I'm well, I'm really old.
My apologies. I'm sure you can find a tree that has accessible branches for you to hold on to.
Okay, dog. Just go and take care of your business. Cat, just give it a rest for the night. I trust you can find a spot where you won't bother the dog.
Yes, off I go. Meow.
I think I'll just find a spot on top of this tree right here.
I guess that leaves the ground to me. Well, it's not home, but at least I'm free.
A little time passed for the friends until the rooster spotted something in the distance and crowed out to his friends below.
Hey! Down there! I see a house over that next hill. Maybe we should go and see. They might have food and better accommodations.
Meow? Yes, please. I'm not used to such conditions. I could use some warm milk, a warm fire, and a soft bed. What about you, dog? Well, we can leave the dog here.
I could use some fresh hay and a nice stall. All right, everybody, let's get moving. Dog, wake up, huh?
What's happening? I had a juicy bone. Where did it go?
Come on, Fleabag. We're going to find another place to sleep.
Lead the way, Rooster.
The companions came upon a small cabin in the woods. The lights were on, and smoke was billowing out of the chimney. They could all smell the delicious aroma of food mingled in the smoky air. But knowing nothing of the house or the occupants, the donkey, being the biggest of the group, went up to the window to see inside.
So, what do you see?
Yeah, what's inside? Is there any food?
Any milk?
My friends, I will tell you what I see. I see a bounty fit for a king spread across the entire table. There is a roaring fire and all the comforts that a home could afford to a group like us. But there is one problem.
What? What's the problem?
This must be a robber's hideout.
Why do you say that?
There are two men at the table, and they are wearing robbers' masks upon their heads.
Oh, I hate robbers. What are robbers?
So what do we do now?
Shh! Does anybody have any ideas?
Who here knows Greek mythology?
Why,
Nope, you don't count, dog. Anyone else?
Just tell us what you're thinking, Cat.
Okay, so in Greek mythology, there is a creature called a minotaur. He has the body of a man and the head of a bull.
That sounds like both of my least favorite things, all combined into one. That's a horrible image.
Exactly. I can only imagine what those robbers would think if they saw a creature like that.
Do you have one handy? Because I think we're running a little short on minotaurs. I left mine back at home. Anyone else?
It's us. We are the Minotaur, or whatever we want to be. All four of us can stand together and become one giant, hideous creature. We'll scare them so bad that they'll never want to come back.
I think that just might work. So, what should we do?
Dog! Dog! Stop chasing your tail and listen!
I mean, right. What do you want?
You need to get up on the donkey's back.
I hope your paws are clean. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay, dog. I will be getting on your back. Are you going to play nice?
Cat, if you can get us into that cabin, I'll be your best friend.
Here I come. Meow!
I think you've had a few extra sardines.
Save it, dog.
And what about me, Cat?
Sir Rooster, you will perch on my back and fluff out your wings. But easy with the talons. My fur is delicate.
Up, and away I go!
All right, donkey. When I give the word, you smash through the door and run in. And then everybody scream and holler like your lives depended on it. Does everyone understand?
What am I doing?
Just act like someone is attacking your new best friend.
All right. I got it.
Everybody ready?
Ready?
Okay, donkey. 1, 2, 3, charge!
What is it?
It's a goblin. Save yourself.
We did it!
Hooray!
The animals succeeded in scaring the robbers deep into the woods. In return for their efforts, they all feasted, ate and drank as if they had been hungry for a month. Once they had had their fill and could not eat another bite, they blew out the candles, and each found their respective places to sleep. The dog placed himself under the table so as to make a late-night snack out of the scraps that had fallen to the floor. The cat laid by the fireplace so as to feel the warmth. The rooster found a spot on the top rafter of the cabin, and the donkey went outside to the stall where there was a bed of fresh hay. Soon they were all asleep. But the robbers, as it turns out, had only left to the edge of the forest and were watching from a distance.
So, what do you think, boss? The lights are out in the cabin.
Yeah, maybe we were too hasty in our fear. I want you to go down there and check it out.
What? Why me? I don't want to find out if that goblin was real or not.
Well, I am real, and you remember what happened the last time you didn't listen to me, right?
Okay, boss. I was only joking, you know. Okay, here I go.
Off the robber went, slowly creeping through the night and getting closer and closer to the house. The robber peered in through another window and saw that everything looked quiet.
Maybe it's gone. Maybe there ain't a thing to be afraid of.
Seeing nothing but a dark cabin, the robber proceeded to come into the cabin through the back door. Still quiet, the robber sought to light a lantern.
Okay, now I just need to light my match. Oh, good. There are still some glowing coals by the fire. Here we go. Just a little closer.
Those are no coals, my friend. Take this. Rawr!
Ah!
Hey, you bumped my table. How about a good bite on the leg, huh?
Ow! My leg! Get me out of here! Where's the door? Where's the door?
Oh, what's going on here?
Ah!
Take this, you.
No! Oof!
And never come back here again!
The robber, after his unfortunate encounter, ran all the way back to the woods and recounted his experiences to his boss.
You'll never believe it. It was horrible. There was an awful witch who hissed at me and scratched my face with the long nails. Then, under the table, hid a goblin who stabbed me with a knife. And from outside came a black specter who beat me with a club. And as I was running for my life, I heard the dark voice of judgment calling out for me. Bring him here! Bring him here! I ran as fast as I could.
Oh, then we should leave this haunted cabin behind and never come back. Quick, let's be on our way.
And so it was that the robbers left that cabin and vowed never to return to it. As for the animal companions, they discovered after that night that they enjoyed their new home more than the potential of being famous musicians in Bremen. So they stayed at the cabin the rest of their days, growing in friendship and singing their songs.
It's different and strange, but we don't care. There's an adventure somewhere out there. Maybe it'll rain or the sun will shine. It makes no difference, just look for the sign. The signs in Bremen, what do you say? It's a new road and a new life. It's a new road and a new life for me. It's a new road and a new life for me. For me.
The end.
That was The Bremen Town Musicians, written by the Brothers Grimm, adapted by Albert Saenz. Cast members in order of appearance: Peg Bryan as the narrator, Paul Fox as the donkey, Albert Saenz as the farmer and robber one, Renee Stockberger as the farmer's wife, David Seremet as the dog, Dana Flowers as the cat, Thomas Smetanka as the rooster, Matthew Mann as robber 2. Directed by Karrie Fetter. Produced by Thomas Marinchak. Foley artists Renee Stockberger, Albert Saenz, and Matthew Mann. Audio technician Matthew Mann. Videographer Albert Saenz. Music by Matthew Mann and Albert Saenz. A production of We Are One Body Audio Theater.